So yeah, this is my apartment. um, do you smoke? I don't actually smoke, but I do vape weed. If you want to do that, we don't. You don't have to. No pressure. Yeah, I don't smoke flower. I don't like it. I don't like the smell, so I just vape and do edibles. But yeah, that's my vice. Other than the nicotine, I just quit, and caffeine. That'd be my third vice. Yeah, I got it right here. I probably have to get a different cartridge. This one's pretty low. Yeah, I mean, there's probably enough in there for one more hit if you want to do it, but I'm gonna do a fresh one. Okay. I mean, I don't know. This was like a Netflix and chill date, anyways, so I just figured, just hang out on the couch and watch shit, listen to whatever we want, talk about whatever we want, you know, just normal things. Someone keeps honking the horn outside. I don't know who that is or why they would have occasion to do that, but I don't know. I don't live in like a super angry city type area. I'm like in not exactly the suburbs, but like outside the main hustle and bustle of the city. Oh my gosh. Someone's angry. They got aggression problems. Oh my god, I was reading this New York Times article. It's pretty crazy, actually. It's like basically comparing the COVID-19 epidemic, like pandemic, I mean, to the influenza outbreak that was basically exactly 100 years ago. And like back then, the pandemic killed like 100 million people. No, yeah, something like that. And then today, COVID over the same amount of time, 100 years later, has killed 3 million people. So that's like, I don't know the math, but that's like way, 97 million lives that would have been lost had this same outbreak happened 100 years ago. We've cut the number down a lot. And then just started talking about like the place of activism and politics in making new discovered medicine and science like available to the masses. Like it takes more than just the individual discovery and that one person for it to have an actual impact on society and like how it all operates. So, well, it's crazy. I can send you the link. It was really well written. I have a soft spot for like well written journalism, and it has to be like an informed opinion, like well researched and all that. So yeah, I was reading that right before you got here. I don't know. I get bored and I just read articles a lot of the time. So, what's the latest thing you've read that was cool? Oh, there's a new Lana Del Rey album coming out. I mean, it can't be that bad though. For there to be, I can't imagine like an album cover from a pop, I guess like alt pop. I don't know what to call her. Um, Not quite mainstream, but teetering on the edge of it. I don't know. Anyway, I can't see her releasing an album that would like cause widespread mania and panic or like true outrage. Like it's probably not that bad. Oh, oh yeah, let me see it. Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. That font is hideous. I can't believe. Is this real? Yes, it's. Oh my god, this is awful. Not like bad enough. What does that say about? I think that says more about her fan base than anything else. That they pay attention to graphic design quality and font choice and aesthetics and stuff like that. Because like if I think like the average person wouldn't might be like, that's not the best album cover, but it wouldn't really phase them in that same way. This is interesting. It's kind of, yeah. Oh, so she used like an editing app on her phone, it looks like, to pick the font. Yeah, I looked it up. Sorry, I'm reading about it. What do I think of her? Like in general? Do you mean like her whole creative career like summed up, or are you talking about just like my initial impression of her was that she was gloomy and her voice was strange and I didn't get it, but it like stuck with me for some reason. Like I kept thinking about it even though I didn't like it at first. My initial reaction was a little bit like off put, but I couldn't stop thinking about it because it was so strange that I then looked up, you know, that was when Born to Die came out, and I looked up the album and listened to it, and I got really into it. And that's one of my favorite albums still, is Born to Die, but then I wasn't really that into her until the Norman fucking Rockwell album came out, and then I got more back into her because that album was really good and very different from Born to Die. But outside of those two albums and just appreciating that she does her own thing, I don't really like... I'm not like a huge fan. I just really like those two albums. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm the type to like, I've never even seen a music video of hers. I just know like the albums, you know. I don't really watch music videos that much unless someone sends me one that they think is good. I don't like seek them out that much. I just listen to the albums mostly. I don't know. It's like just what I do. I don't know. I like getting to know a discography versus just knowing the hits, I guess. But I don't know anything about like, I don't have nearly as much exposure to like television or movies that most people have. So they're more knowledgeable about that, you know? So it's like, I'm lacking a lot of pop culture, like literacy, I guess, because people all make references all the time and I don't know what they're talking about. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, I guess. Is that a fair trade, me not knowing pop culture references for the sake of having an opinion of Lana Del Rey that isn't reactionary? I don't know. I don't know if that's even a worthy trade. All depends on what you choose to invest your time in, I guess. Because time and attention are the most valuable resource there is. They're the new currency. So, yeah. I do not know how long I've been talking for. I might have been talking for 5 minutes, might have been talking for 15 minutes. I have no idea. So, are we going to watch anything, or what are we doing? You want to turn on something? Okay. You pick. I don't know right now what to watch, so you pick. Bob's Burgers is a good go-to, you know, like it's mostly consistent in quality, but I mean, that's a good suggestion is what I'm saying. I'm down for that. I don't watch it. I watched the first like 3 or 4 seasons, like pretty much all of it, but I just kind of later stopped watching it as much. But yeah, I'm down. Show me a good one that's like newer, because I don't know it probably. Okay, sounds good. Let's watch.